Okay, so it looks like there's a little bit of a delay here on my screen, but I'm going to get started anyway. I'm hoping that everybody didn't see me kind of fumbling around there, but whatever. All right, so tonight's okay. Tonight I'm looking to make it like a quick one. Hello, Comics for All People, and Dark Knight Detective, if you're actually still here. I'm glad to see you are. Yeah, I'm just going to run through everything quick, but as you might have seen on Instagram, it's quite a stack of boxes I got here. So I may as well just go right into it. So, firstly, Farley from Farley's Nerdcave, or should I say Chris from Farley's Nerdcave, had a 24-hour auction, and unfortunately, it didn't work out really in his favor, or mine for that matter, because the shipping on a box this size. I already unboxed it like a month ago because I got it then. But yeah, unfortunately for him, there were only two bids. One was from Funk Off, and one was from me, and I won. So yeah, it's a solid lot though. I may as well just show it off for you here. I alphabetized it to make things a little easier. So Naomi number 4. I don't have any other Naomi comics than that. I'm considering going back and checking out to see if I can get like a fourth or fifth print of numbers 1 through whatever, but we'll see. Oh, hey Josh, aren't you supposed to be working right now? I'm pretty sure you are. All right. Anyway, so he also had a bunch of Alex Ross covers of the all new, all different Avengers. So there's number 1. Sorry for the glare. There's number 2. Number 3. These are for my personal collection, by the way, because after the shipping charges from US to Canada, it was just a little too steep. So I'm keeping them all in my personal collection, at least for now. We'll see. Might consider them like a donation item some other time. I love this cover because I'm a big fan of Kamala Khan. So there's number 5. That's it for the Alex Ross all new, all different Avengers. And then we've got Champions number 1, and that's the action figure variant. Oh, Vacation, right. Yeah, I totally forgot. Awesome. How's that going anyway? All right, then San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, I think. Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, Civil War 2, number 1. I want to say these are Cho covers, but don't quote me on that. There's number 2. And number 3 still in the poly bag. And then this one's pretty rad. This is Defenders number 4, and that's Valkyrie joins the Defenders. So I have a feeling with the upcoming movie that's going to increase in value at least a little bit. I might end up putting that one up for that reason in a couple months. We got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 1, which is great because I didn't actually pick that one up. And then Generations, all new Wolverine and Wolverine. And he pointed out, I should have put that in Mylar, but he pointed out that there's a signature here. And I took a look on the inside cover. I can't see anybody whose signature would look like that. So, I don't know. It's got to be somebody who worked on the book, but I have to go through and Google everybody's signatures. Going camping tomorrow, 4 days. Well, have fun, Josh R. But I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning anyway. Hey, R. Wheatley, good to see you made it. Alright, then there was Immortal Hulk 15. R. Wheatley, I'm going through Farley's Nerdcave, had an auction, and I bought a box from him. This was quite some time ago. And I've actually held on to it to do this video because I knew I had won your contest. So, Micronauts number 35. I want to say this is the origin of Micronauts. And in my research for Gray Man's contest, I found out this was actually released in the month of my birth. So that's kind of rad and very coincidental. And then we've got New X-Men number 115. That's the first appearance of Negasonic Teenage Warhead. So pretty jazzed about that. And Silver Surfer number 56. I don't recall there being anything special about that, but I mean, it is a Thanos cover, so that's always cool. And then Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider number 1, the Art Germ cover. I already had one of those, unfortunately, but yeah, it's good to have a second one. I'll definitely be putting this up on in the eBid store at some point. And this was actually basically the selling point for the lot, because that's the first appearance of Mariko. And that's, I've already shown this one off, but that's X-Men 118. And I think I showed this one off too. This is the first Archangel X-Factor, number 24. So I got a couple keys for the small amount of money that I paid Farley. It was just unfortunately the shipping cost. Then there's Vertigo Deathbed, number 1. I still haven't gotten around to reading that, but I like the cover. And then Star Slayer, number 5. Just so happens that I got a couple of those in like a box that I bought from some dude, looking very ratty and stuff, but I haven't gotten into that with the Comics Altruism stuff yet. And then this one is all written over and stuff, but I feel like it's just a nice slice of history right here. We got a 10-center Tom and Jerry. I didn't bother to look what number it is, but yeah, it's a Dell. And then Bounty, number 1 from Dark Horse Comics. Again, I haven't read it yet. And then this is where all the shipping came in, because Lazarus, number 1, 9.6. So there we go. Now the next one, just so I'm keeping with Farley on this. Hey, Pages, Films, and Plastics. Good to see you made it. We got a loot crate from Farley. Had a fundraiser for American Cancer Society, I want to say. And yeah, all he asked was make a donation and you would be put in. I've obviously already cut this open, but I haven't looked inside, because this is part of the winnings. I have another video with all the comics that he sent me, and then the loot crate was in there as well. Doesn't look like that much stuff, actually, but we've got a slimed figure. I think it's supposed to be like a mystery figure, but I'm not actually going to open this stuff. I mean, not more than I already have, because I'm going to be giving this to a toy drive at Christmas time. Ooh, a Jaws drain stopper. That's awesome. Just so happens that there's a theater here in London, Ontario, that's playing Jaws 35mm tomorrow night, but I'm working while it's going on. Don't know what that is. Maybe one of you can tell me in the comments. But it's like an embroidered iron-on patch. That's cool. Alright, so it's a Ghostbusters pin, and that is Zool. Nice. I saw, what's his name? He educates us. He's got a beard, and yeah, you know what? I'm not going to go into it, but he was strongly suggesting this book. And so I might actually read that, since I've got several months before Christmas. And the other one, Super Villains. I wish I could remember his name. I've been subscribed to him for like ages. But, so this was the Nemesis package. And Farley asked me for my t-shirt size, so I was expecting a t-shirt, but no t-shirt, which is probably better, because you wouldn't want to give some little kid a medium-sized shirt only to discover that he's going to have to grow into it. He or she. We don't know for sure that Loot Crate aficionados are all male. Okay, the next one. Yeah, this one's RWheatley. I've already cut open everything so that you don't have to like sit around and watch me do that. So RWheatley, I am jazzed, although I'm already pretty sure I know what I got based on those of your other winners who have opened their packages thus far. I was really hoping for that Buckaroo Bonsai #1, but what was it I said to you? It's like, hey, so-and-so's got my prize. I think it was Biggie Shack. Okay, I didn't pre-open it enough, apparently. So RWheatley's contest was for showing off 5 of your most prized possessions, and I gave it a little different take than I probably should have. I went with my actual 5 most prized possessions for sentimental reasons, because I'm not really that much of a materialist, considering I'm a collector. I should be far more into material possessions than I am, but really it's just the comic books. Like, that's the only thing that it's like must have. But yeah, so I ended up winning, and so did Mr. Miracle, and it was Biggie Shack, right, RWheatley? Maybe you can tell me in the comments. Just one more second, everybody. He is, if you ever win anything from RWheatley, or if he sends you an A-OK, you know it's going to be packed well. Just about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Notice me slowing at 5, 4, 3. Okay, got it. Alright, so here is my win from RWheatley0206. We got Untold Tales of Spider-Man #1. That's cool. And then I've already got a couple copies of this one, but it's Legends of the Dark Knight #5. And I've already got this one too, but that's cool to get a second one. I might just throw it into somebody's box if somebody buys from me. But there's a Spider-Gwen. This is the Marvel Legacy Lenticulars when they renumbered all of the titles. And that's an homage to the ASM 316 there. Very cool. I was just saying to Josh R. the other day that I paid $6 in Canadian, you know, because of the exchange rate and everything. $6 for each and every one of those lenticulars when they came out. I don't know why I was so driven to buy them all, but I did. And then the comic book store ended up putting them on sale for like $3. Yeah, you got it, Josh R. That'll be in your box. And then this one I remember you showing off. It's, can't really figure out whether that's Death Watch. No. You know what, I'm not even going to try. This continuity comics, they always confuse me. So, I never know. But, yeah, sealed. And then, yeah, it's a nice looking book. It's the Johnson Stroman Tribe. I'm going to show it to you like that. It's embossed, gold cover. So there's that. Thank you very much, RWheatley0206. It's like Christmas. And yeah, Pages, Films, and Plastics. I basically just learned a lesson or two about how to package my stuff. Although this next one, which is Comic Spectre, was part of an auction. I think it was the Thoroughkey Burrow auction. No, I don't know. But either way, he's been going crazy with the auctions lately, and I happen to attend one of them. And I'll often just be there in the background, kind of just enjoying the show, basically. But when I saw what he had to offer here, because I am a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kid at heart, I just had to throw in a bid. I knew what the shipping was going to be, and I didn't care, because let's see how he's got this set up. There's a note here. It says, "Thank you for attending our auction. I hope you enjoy your books. I also took this opportunity to include an A-OK, which was part of my inspiration for making this, like, all-in-one kind of video here." Yeah, Comic Spectre knows how to package stuff, too. Sorry, folks, 2 more seconds. So this, I think the board that I'm looking at right now is all the stuff that I actually paid for. Trying not to destroy the books in the process. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say to fill the silence. I kind of already did with the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles rant. And I'm not going to be able to remember the issue numbers here either. These are all Virgin covers. It's going to take me forever to peel off all this blue tape from... Oh, I should show you this, too. There's a Shredder sticker there. Very cool. So yeah, I won't remember the issue titles, but I really dug these covers. There's a Virgin something. And I'm not going to open them up because I've already wasted enough of your time doing this. This is super rad. This is all the villains, well, all the big bads anyway, lined up there looking over the cityscape. And then this one, I'm going to save the best for last. He's got them written down here for me, dummy. Alright, TMNT number 80, Kevin Eastman Virgin cover, Planet Awesome exclusive. And then this is another Planet Awesome exclusive. That's the Joel Gomez Virgin cover for the TMNT Recover series. And then Urban Legends series, Planet Awesome exclusive as well. That's Sahaj Shah Virgin cover. Hey, Senate. Welcome to the show. And then this is the big one. Because that is TMNT number 84, signed by Eastman himself. With a certificate of authenticity and the sticker there. How cool is that? Alright, now into the A-OK. Okay, so that one sticker that was stuck, now I got one that's not. We got some Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. Perfect. Thank you, Comic Spectre, for those. Got somebody else's address on this post-it, so take note this says A-OK Books. Super sweet. Give me another second here, folks. Talk amongst yourselves. Hey, Regan. Welcome to the show. I finished unboxing RWheatley's prize from his showing off 5 of your most prized possessions. I also unboxed Farley's Nerdcave's auction that he tried out, a 24-hour auction, and a loot crate, which I had never seen before, so got all that done already. Okay, I'm excited just from the first couple that I see here. We got Venom First Host, number 1. This is the Scorpion Comics New York City Comic Con exclusive, Clayton Crane. Booyah. These are all going to go up for sale, by the way, because that's how I do this whenever I get anything for free. Like those TMNT books I'm going to keep indefinitely. You never know down the road, but yeah, these ones are going to be going up. Disregard the tape that I'm going to peel off there, but Return Wolverine number 1. I can't remember which variant this is, but that's a nice book. And then, alright, Amazing Spider-Man number 22, Lucio Perillo, trade dress. It's a comic exposure exclusive. How do you like that? Oh, and one of the... Never mind, I'm not going to say it until I got this tape peeled off. Alright, we got a Detective Comics 1000. And this, I want to say, is the 90s one? Yeah, it says right here. 1990s variant by Tim Sale. It's one of the few ones that I didn't end up getting because Josh R. actually did an A-OK. Give me 1 second, I think I got it right here. Yeah, Josh R. gave me this one because our LCS had it on for sale. I think like half price, half cover price or something. He might be able to fill you in. So, and then I had the 50s and the 60s one before that. Steranko and I don't remember who did the 50s one. But yeah, so there you go. Thank you very much, Comic Spectre. If you're watching this in the replay, that was very generous of you. And let's hope we can turn it into some money for a charity, because those books are rad. Next up, we've got Craig Rose. Sorry, I'm probably not supposed to call him by his real name. Roman Curtis. Actually, no, that's fine, because he explained that in a video, why he's called Roman Curtis versus Craig Rose. He just doesn't like the name Craig. Should have done a better job opening these too, but I didn't want to ruin the surprise for myself. So, yeah, with this one, I won one of his contests, and then he forgot, and I forgot. And then I remembered when I came across him in a chat, and I just kind of threw it out there as like a, you know, if you did forget, it's cool. But yeah, then he was like on top of it right away. And it's supposed to be a slab of World's Finest final issue. I seem to remember it was in a 7.5 CGC. And it's more than just that book. I can tell by the weight of the package that it's more than that, which is why I said AOK's plural in the title, because I'm considering this like an AOK. So it was the first, it was a raw copy of that last issue of World's Finest, but then also the CGC slab. And it's, yeah, definitely way more than that. So we have Fallen Sun, The Death of Captain America. It's a Spider-Man issue. I'm not at all familiar with that, which I like. So I will check that out as soon as I'm done filming, I think. And that's the same thing with Iron Man. And one of my personal favorites, Spider-Woman. And then lastly, no, not lastly. Okay, we got Captain America. So this is clearly some kind of series that highlights each of these characters, because we got Wolverine. And that's all of them. Very cool. Got Venomverse, which I didn't pick this one up, so I'm glad to see that. Venomverse #1. All of this stuff is going up for sale soon too, by the way. Might have to wait until September, because I have plans for August, like for what I'm going to put up. Savage Dragon #1. I got a bunch of Savage Dragons from Pocan Joe's content. Okay. We got a Fantasy Masterpieces #1. Kind of stopped me dead in my tracks there, huh? And a #4. Classic cover. I know that these reprints, they sell for a lot too, so again, just like with Comic Spectre, hopefully we can make some money for whatever charity I'm selling these for. And then we got some, I'm going to have to open this one up because it's 3 books. Just a second here, everybody. Okay, so it's the 52 run, of which I have none. But there's week 7. I'm going to be very careful because I know there are some significant issues in this run, but I don't remember which ones they are. So there's week 9. And lastly, week 11. Very cool. And then, okay then. I'll show this one off first. Breaking the Bold, the 2000s run, number 33, Wonder Woman, Zatanna, and Batgirl. J. Michael Straczynski and Cliff Chang. I have to take that out of the plastic so you can actually see it. Check that out. Let's see if there are any more notes here. It's a 9.4, white pages. Yep, that about covers it. Very neat. And then there is another slab in here that I also have to take out of its plastic. It's DC Comics Presents number 18 from 1980. There we go. 9.8 for a 1980 book. That's impressive. So thank you very much, Roman Curtis, for that prize box there. I would like to say I'm the social type and that, any questions or whatever, let's start a chat. But I'm really not. I'd rather just get off of here now because I've shown off everything. By the way, since Just a Recon's here, thank you again so much for your shout-out videos, of which I've taken part in chats or whatever, because I just hit 206 subscribers yesterday. You're to thank for that. So, yeah, thanks a ton. Anybody who hasn't entered my contest, I suggest you do. I wish I could add some of that stuff to my video, but unfortunately, I gotta sell it for charity. Which reminds me, the same applies to that. Yeah, right? I think there's a delay on my chat here, because you guys would have said that a while ago. But yes, R. Wheatley and Josh are